Hey guys, I'm Anastasia. Welcome to a touchfive markers tutorial video. And now I'm gonna show you how to draw shoes and how to color it with touchfive markers. I really don't know how this type of shoes called, but I think it's some kind of army boots. And I know that they are very popular now. And I really like this type of boots, that's why I decided to draw it. I began to draw with a pencil sketch, of course, and I didn't use any reference photos. But you can search through the internet and find tons of cool shoes photos. To outline my shoes, I will use my Copic Multiliner 0.3 size for main lines and 0.05 size to add some really small details. And you can use any other liners that have a resistance to alcohol-based markers. During inking process, you do not have to stick to your pencil sketch. Some of the lines may go beyond to the pencil lines, and it is totally fine. The ink lines shouldn't be too straight. It would make the shoes look more realistic. And of course, you can change some details that you don't like or add some more details during the inking process. And don't be upset if you would make some mistakes. Just continue drawing and I bet you would like how it would came out. Now I'm adding a tiny dots and lines in the places on the shoes where the seams should be. I'm using my Copic Multiliner 0.05 size. Also, I'm adding some wrinkles everywhere to make the shoes look more realistic. And now let's color our shoes. For coloring, I'm gonna use only 3 colors. And it's gonna be warm gray colors. For base color, I choose the lightest one, WG3. I just cover all shoe with it. I took WG6 color to add some shadows. How did I know where the shadows should be? In my imagination, the light source in this picture is in front of the shoe, so the shadows should be under the shoelaces and in the bottoms of the shoe. And to make the shoe look more volumetric and realistic, you should leave some light spaces at the edge of the shoe. And now I took again WG3 color to blend this dark shade. And I'm going to cover almost all shoe to make it more darker. But I'm leaving some light spaces and it would be some kind of highlights. And the last shade that I use is WG9 Warm Gray. It is the darkest one. And I'm gonna use it to draw shoelaces and to add some extra dark shadows. But I don't want to make the shoe look too dark, so I'm adding just a little of this dark shade. And after it, I'm blending again all these dark places with the WG3 base color. By the way, you can color the shoe as you want, you can choose any other colors, just make sure that you have very light one, the mid-grade one, and the third color should be really dark. And now let's color the shoe platform. And for this I'm gonna use only 2 shades. First I'm using the darkest one, WG9, to add some really dark places. And after it I'm going to blend everything with WG6 mid-tone color. And the last part of this drawing is to add some highlight with a white pen. I just got my new Uniposca white highlight pen 0.7 size. And it's so awesome. I really enjoy to draw highlights with it. But if you don't have such pen, you can use any other white jelly roll pen or gouache pen or some white acrylic inks if you got some. So you just can use anything, it's not a problem. And here is the final result, how my shoe came out. I hope you like it. And now I'm gonna show you how to draw the other type of shoes with the Traktor platform. First I began with a pencil sketch, of course, and I draw a leg and then put a shoe on it. I didn't use any reference photos, so first I wanted to draw a little belt on it, but after it I decided to draw a pom-pom. So if you like the cute pom-poms, this type of shoes is for you. For inking, I'm using again my Copic Multiliners 0.3 size and 0.05 size for small details. Some of you have asked me a question, which liners I prefer for drawing and which liners are touchfive markers proof. So I can tell you that Copic and Sakura Micron liners are really touchfive markers proof. I can tell you just one little tip. To not smear your line art after inking, you should wait about 10 minutes or more so that the ink would totally get dried. I had smear problems before with Copic liner and touchfive markers when I began to draw just after finishing the line art. And now I just wait some time and everything is okay. By the way, I'm drawing on the Copic Bleefproof marker pad. Maybe it is one of the reasons too. So, about drawing. I choose the pink colors and I drew the shadow first with a 140 shade. And after it I took 135 base color and just color all the shoe to blend these shadows, and I have colored the pom-pom too. I took 140 shade again to make some shadows on the pom-pom and to add one extra layer for shadows on the shoe. I'm trying to leave some empty spaces near the shoe edges to make it look more voluminous. To be clear, they're not really empty, they cover it with 135 pale cherry pink color. And now I'm going to color this Traktor platform. And I'm going to use the same colors as for a previous shoe. It's gonna be WG9 for some extra shadows and WG6 to blend all the shadows for a base shoe platform color. By the way, I'm drawing these dots to add some texture. I decided to add some lines on the shoe to make it look more stylish, I guess. And the last touchfive marker that I'm going to use for this shoe drawing is gonna be GG3 green-gray shade. I have used it to make the shadows more deeper and colder. And now is the time for highlights. I drew such a straight line to make the feeling that this is a lacquer shoes. Also, I'm adding some dots and lines on a shoe platform and on the pom-pom. So that's all. I really like how my shoe came out. I hope that you like it too. And if you do, don't forget to put thumbs up, leave comments and subscribe to my channel to not miss next video. Oh, and if you want to see more touchfive markers coloring tutorials, please write it in comments below. It means the world to me. I love all of you. See ya on Friday. Bye bye.